Welcome back to my channel. So in this video we're gonna talk about the book Who Moved My Cheese by Dr. Spencer Johnson. It is a very simple story and you can finish it within one sitting, and yet the impact that this book has made is actually huge. It can actually help you understand how to deal with change. So we've all wanted change in our life badly, but yet when the change comes in your life, we have the natural tendency to actually resist change. So this book will help you to actually deal with change. So let's get started. The story. Imagine four characters: Sniff, Scurry, Hem, and Ha. Sniff and Scurry are little mices, while Hem and Ha are little people. So Sniff and Scurry represents the simple part of ourselves, while Hem and Ha represents the complex part of ourselves. Every day they go into the maze and in the pursuit of cheese. The cheese is a metaphor of whatever that we want in life. Whereas it can be a promotion, or it can be a good job, or it can be a good partner, or anything else. And the maze represents the organization or the community. Okay, what happens is that every day these Sniff, Scurry, Hem and Ha, they go into the maze to find the cheese, because cheese nourishes them and makes them happy. So they go into the maze, they find they in search of cheese. On one day they actually found a cheese in the cheese station C. They're all very happy. The cheese they have got is really huge, and every day they went into the maze and then they had the cheese and then they were happy and they come back home. This happens over a period of time. So one day what happens is that the cheese was gone one day, and then Sniff and Scurry, they monitored that the cheese is the size is getting reduced every single day. So they are actually ready, if at all, if one day the cheese has gone, we need to go find another cheese. The Sniff and Scurry are very simple. They simply use the trial and error method, and then they went out to go chase another cheeses. But what happens to Hem and Ha? They were really shocked, and they are a kind of overthinkers just like us. They were just grieving the loss of cheese for many days because they were not ready for the loss of cheese. Okay, so many days they've been coming, they grieved the loss of cheese and then went back home with nothing. The Ha realized that if we continue to do this, someday we're going to starve to death. It asked his friend Hem that okay, let's go find another cheese, because there is no such possibility that this cheese would come back. So it's a waste of time for us to sit back and suffer. Instead of why not we can go find a cheese. And then Hem replied with, no, I want my cheese back, I don't want anything else. So it's completely did not move on from the incident of loss of cheese. Ha went and in search of new cheeses, and then in the maze it actually found a little bit cheese here and there. It actually made him happy. It actually gave him hope that we can actually find another cheese. Then what it did is it went back to him with the cheese that he has got, even if it is very little. It asked his friend, let's go find the cheese, because look at the cheese that I have got. It is really huge. It actually gives me hope that there is a cheese station, another cheese station where we can have cheese. But Hem did not move on from the loss of cheese, and he refused that I want that cheese. I am not ready for any other cheeses, because that's the cheese that makes me happy. I don't think any other cheese that can makes me happy. Ha realized that if he really wants to change, he has to take steps and to move further. It is not my responsibility to actually help him move out. He has to decide that he should go for another cheese. Went into the maze in search of cheese, but he did want to help his friend. What he did is that he wrote whatever that he learned on the way to find the cheese, so that when if at all if his friends changed his mind, to go in search of cheese, it may be helpful for him. One day, happily, he has found a cheese station N, like, with huge volume of cheeses, and it is really happy. And there it is. Sniffen's curry are already there. He realized that okay, it is us who are stuck and who are shocked about the change of cheese. But when the Sniffers curry already monitored that the cheese size has been reduced every single day, and they were actually ready for the change. Like after a few days, there is a sound of steps coming into the cheese station. So is that him? So that's the end of the story. So I'll read whatever the thing that Ha wrote in the wall, so that we can actually relate it to our real life. They keep moving the cheese. Change happens. Get ready for the cheese to move. So anticipate the change. Smell the cheese often, so you know when it's getting old. Monitor the change. Quicker you let go of old cheese, sooner you can enjoy new cheese. Adapt to change quickly. Move with the change. Change. Savor the adventure and enjoy the taste of new cheese. Enjoy the change. They keep moving the cheese. Be ready to change quickly and enjoy it again. We might resemble ourselves to one of the characters. It can be a Sniff, Scurry, who are just ready for the change, and then when the change comes, they act immediately. Or it can be her who realize his mistakes and go for it beyond his fear and actually find something that they truly makes them happy. Or it can be him who just sit and grieve rather than move on from the past. It really takes a lot of courage to actually accept the change and adapt the change, rather than to resist. If you also found yourself in a position of change, whether it can be a new job, or whether it can be a new life, I wish you can accept, adapt, and enjoy the new change that's happening. It's around 90 pages, and you can actually read it in one sitting. So if you found yourself struggling with a change in your life, I think this can help. I recommend you all to read it. Bye.